My name is David Hughes. I'm the Chief Medical Officer at the Australian Institute of Sport in Canberra. A concussion is a condition that occurs where there is a biomechanical force either to the head or somewhere else to the body where the force is transmitted to the head. The symptoms and signs of concussion can be quite subtle. Sometimes it's as simple as someone not being able to concentrate, someone not being quite themselves, feeling like they're in a fog, feeling slightly dizzy, or feeling a bit unsure of where they are or feeling confused. And those sort of symptoms are not always obvious on the field of play. So I would say to coach or parent or teacher who is supervising a group of athletes that if someone has had a forceful blow, not necessarily to the head, but a forceful blow to anywhere in the body where they are then not quite themselves, they should be assumed that they have a concussion and they should be removed from the field of play. Most concussive episodes, fortunately, will recover with rest and avoidance of provocative activities. But when someone has suffered a concussion, it's really important that everyone is aware of potential red flags. These include neck pain or neck tenderness, blurred vision, nausea or vomiting, numbness or tingling or weakness in any of the limbs, deteriorating level of consciousness. All of these are indications that someone should be moved immediately and safely from wherever they are to a medical facility such as an emergency department where they can be appropriately assessed. It's really important to state there's no such thing as a good concussion, and really there's no such thing as a mild concussion in that concussion doesn't matter. All concussions are important, all concussions should be treated seriously, and all concussions should be treated as if there is the potential for long-term effects. Our motto is that if in doubt, sit them out. So if there's any concern that someone has been concussed, they should be removed from the field of play. They should not be permitted to return to the field of play that day, and they should not return to contact or collision activities until such time as they've been assessed by a medical practitioner and cleared to return to contact activities. Everybody has a role to play in detecting concussion. So whether you are an athlete, a teammate, a coach, a teacher, a parent, anybody that was around at the time that an incident took place where someone is suspected of having a concussion, the information they can provide to a doctor or to anybody else around whether the athlete was unsteady on their feet, whether they appeared to lose consciousness, whether they appeared to have a seizure or to fall to the ground without the usual protective mechanism. All of those aspects can be enormously useful information, and so everybody has a role to play in providing information about someone who has a suspected concussion. One of the key objectives of the AIS and the Australian Sports Commission is to ensure that all Australians, no matter what sport, no matter what part of Australia you live in, no matter what level of sport you're involved in, have access to the most accurate, up-to-date information on concussion. It doesn't matter if you're the coach of an under-8 netball team in Mount Isa or the coach of a professional football team in one of the capital cities. All Australians should have access to the same accurate information. The position statement and the associated online resources are freely available to all Australians. If in doubt, sit them out.